When's the last time you heard your own thoughts? Like you really processed what your mind was saying? I mean, it's scary to a lot of people because they can't even live with their own thoughts. Like, think about that. It's their own thoughts and they can't even live with it, so they distract themselves with music. So here are some of the dangers of music. To me, this is the most important problem, and I talked about it earlier. Music is very distracting, and you can't even hear your own thoughts when it's playing. It puts you into almost a false flow state, and most people recognize this as focus. They think music really helps them focus, and some music can. I'll get to that later, but stimulating, like rap music, doesn't really help you focus. It just puts you in like a overstimulating distraction. If you're like me and you meditate a fair bit, then you can think of listening to like this degenerate rap music and like really upbeat kind of music as like almost the opposite of meditation. Like if you meditate 5 minutes in the morning like I do, and you're pretty consistent with it, then imagine if later in the day you listened to degenerate rap music for like 15 minutes. Then that meditation, then the benefits you got from meditation in the morning have just been canceled out. It's almost like the opposite of meditation, and it cancels out all of the benefits. Most people can't even think straight when they have music in, and a lot of people do this on purpose because they can't even stand their own thoughts. How fucked is that, bro? You can't even think. You're scared of your own thoughts, and it's not a good thing. And this kind of goes along with the last point, but music really fries your dopamine receptors, and you can think of dopamine as just kind of like motivation. It's something that your brain, a chemical that your brain gets, almost as like a breadcrumb trail to motivate it to do something. So when you listen to music, you get dopamine from that, especially like upbeat rap degen music. And it's kind of like when you're playing video games, you're on TikTok or something, you're getting a lot of dopamine from that. Quick, easy dopamine that you barely even have to work for. And I mean, it's easy to see how you can get that from TikTok and video games, and music almost seems harmless in a sense, but you're still frying your dopamine receptors, and you're still giving yourself lots of dopamine. Imagine if you were just 5% more motivated to do things throughout the day. Like you were 5% more motivated to do that workout in the morning. And so maybe obviously you can stay disciplined and you can still do the workout, which is great. But imagine you were 5% more motivated, and you obviously do the workout anyways, but you were 5% more motivated, and it went way better. You were pushing way harder. It felt way better to you, and you really want to do it again. That's the power of motivation, and just 5% can make you way better at something. And you can probably get that 5%, which is probably super valuable, just by not listening to degen music. I was working out the other day and I realized most people listen to music while they work out, but I never really do. Most people think music is harmless because they can do it while they do something productive, but it's really not harmless. Especially degenerate rap music with a beat and stuff. It really messes with your mind. You're almost brainwashing yourself into believing the lyrics of the song. The lines in the song get into your subconscious and start to form new beliefs. You're brainwashing yourself. You're messing with your own mind. I mean, this doesn't apply to all music, but it's mainly just degenerate rap music, where it almost gets into your mind and forms new beliefs. And beliefs are very powerful. They can change your actions and what you do. So it's a big danger of music, because if you're listening to it just to hype you up, you're getting a lot of negativity from that. And you start to really form beliefs based off what they say, and you might not like those beliefs. As a final note, I just want to say, not all music is bad for you. I was talking about degenerate rap music earlier, And there's some music that can actually really help you focus, like lo-fi music and like like not upbeat, but like no word, like instrumental music, like even podcasts and stuff like that. That's fine. If you want to listen to podcasts on your commute, some I like are like Chris Williamson or Huberman Lab, but you just don't want to be listening to like this upbeat, dopamine frying music with like words and like belief forming stuff in it. But if you like, one thing I really want to suggest is that if you're somebody who likes listening to music while you work out, obviously you're not gonna listen to like Huberman talking about sleep while you work out. It's just not really like the right vibe. So something you can do is listen to like tribal music, like upbeat, like almost Viking style music, as if you were going to go to war. It's like an instrumental, and it's very upbeat and kind of gets you going. It fits that vibe at the gym. So really just stop listening to music with words. The words of people that you don't even know. The words of people that you don't even trust.